Hi, I'm James Vitari. I'm a graduating senior from Alps High School.
Hi, I'm Sam Macri and I'm a graduating senior from Raritan High School.
Hi, I'm Kat Allen. I'm a graduating senior at Ranney School.
Hi, my name is Daniel DeRusso. I'm a graduating senior at Raritan High School.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Kern, graduating senior at Middletown High School North.
Hi, my name is Daniel Frida. I'm a graduating senior at Raritan High School.
Hi, my name is Io Lodigi, and I'm a graduating senior from Middletown High School South.
Hi, my name is Emma Creasy, and I'm a graduating senior from Raritan High School.
Hi, my name is Tori Agello, and I'm a graduating senior from Raritan High School.
Hi, my name is Lionel Duran, and I'm a graduating senior from Middletown High School North.
Hi, my name is Timmy Fab, and I'm a graduating senior from Raritan High School.
Hi, my name is Steven Espaya. I'm a graduating senior at Middletown High School South.
Hi, I'm Caroline Sparacino, and I'm a graduating senior at Raritan High School.
Hi, my name is Blake Finlayson, and I'm a graduating senior of Middletown High School South.
Hi, I'm Alex Garcia, and I'm a graduating senior at Raritan High School.
Hi, my name is Lauren Freund. I'm a graduating senior from Raritan High School.
Hey, my name is Samuel Salas. I'm a graduating senior at Raritan High School.
I first started coming to youth group during my freshman year, I think it was more towards the middle or end. My mom made me come, which is I was going through a rough time, so she thought it would be good, and it took me a while to actually step in the doors, which was weird. I sat in my car, I came here 2 or 3 times before I actually went in the building. I was really nervous, I am right now.
I first started coming to New Monmouth when I was in 3rd grade. I went to Pathfinders, which is now called Club Jam, and from then went to middle school youth group, and now I'm in high school youth group.
When I first started coming to youth group, it all started because Caroline introduced me. And first everyone was talking about youth group and I didn't really know what it was. And she was like, oh, you should just come along. So I went, and it was actually really nice because I met everyone and everyone was nice, so it was good.
I first started coming to youth group when I was in middle school because I've been going to this church my whole life. I grew up here, and I had older siblings that went to youth group, so I always wanted to go. So when it was my time, I was excited.
I first started coming to youth group because Lionel, Sam, and James brought me, and I had the biggest crush on Lionel ever. So that's why.
I first started coming to New Monmouth actually through Upward, which is their co-ed basketball league. And then I started coming to youth group because everyone demanded me at basketball games and stuff.
I started coming to youth group in 8th grade because my mom wanted me to, and I really didn't want to go. And I really started going with my brother, and then the two of us would just talk to each other, and then I started branching out and talking to other people, and then I decided to stay.
I started coming to youth group as soon as I could. Started out with Pioneers and continued on because I was born into it. Gary took me to church at a very young age.
I first started coming to youth group in about 6th grade. My friends Sue Crean and Emma Creasy, it was after a concert actually. I came to a concert here, and then they're oh, you should come to youth group. I was okay. I came.
I first came to youth group, I first came to this church when I was really young, 1st, 2nd grade. It went through Pioneers, which is now known as Club Jam, and through that I learned about youth group. That was before Nick's time.
So I started coming to youth group when Sammy and Riley from school told me to come, and I just decided to come on a whim because I was not doing anything on a Thursday night.
I first started coming to youth group my sophomore year. Halfway through it, Blake told me about it freshman year, and then my mom found out through some of Lionel's family members.
I first started coming to youth group because of Samuel Salas. He was a new student at Raritan, and he was in my math class, super shy kid, wouldn't talk to anyone, and then I think it was the 1st or 2nd class we started talking, and I was trying to get him more comfortable with Hazlitt, and then out of nowhere he's I go to this youth group, you should come. And I thought it was really weird, and it took him 8 months to get me to finally go. And the first time I went, I was super scared because everyone was super loud and singing weird songs, and it was someone's birthday, so I heard the happy birthday song for the first time, and it was a little weird. But then I kept going and I really loved it, and I made so many great memories, so I decided to stick around.
I first started coming to youth group from just going through Pioneers and then going through the preschool club before that, and just made my way up to high school group.
I first started coming to youth group because my friend Emma Creasy invited me, and she told me that I would really like it, and a lot of our friends went. So it was a new thing to do.
I first started coming to youth group when Caroline gave me a little note card that said there's a Nerf gun fight, so I decided to go.
I first started coming to youth group in 7th grade when my best friend Lyle Duran invited me to come. And then I started coming every week, and here we are.
All the memories are bad because it's us losing in the dodgeball tournament.
When I was in 5th grade, we went to Spofford, which is in New Hampshire, and Keith Elias was a guest speaker, and he related very well to me. I understood him very well, and that's why I decided to accept Christ.
This past winter retreat was really fun, and my favorite part was the dodgeball tournament, because everyone just got so hyped, and it was fun. And also, you can't play Dave Furness in ping pong.
Some memories on a winter retreat are every year us coming close to winning a dodgeball, but not making it, and Nick making fun of us every time.
On winter retreat, Tori Algello gave me a monster at midnight, and we had to go play dodgeball, and it was the worst experience ever, but it was so funny. And I asked him to prom, and he called me the worst, and that was funny too, but he said yes, so I guess that's fine.
My favorite memory from the winter retreat was when we all went swimming in the pool, and then Gina dabbed her phone right into the pool, and it just went tumbling right there. No one could save it.
My favorite memory from the winter retreat would have to be when I broke my toe. Alex Garcia was kicking my top bunk, and I tried to climb down to yell at her, and I fell, and I really hurt my toe, but I was laughing so hard that Nicole Pinheiro thought I was kidding, that I actually hurt myself. So I limped out into the hallway to find Andy, and she helped me.
So memories I had from the winter retreats would be the earliest one being with Janet, and at 3 a.m. going into our room and just bang at her, and waking her up for no reason. And then another one was when I stole Zach Todd's varsity jacket, and he cried, seriously, got upset. Nick made me give it back. And another one is Io breaking her toe, and Nicole Pinheiro not caring at all. And and also middle school, when me and Tori were with Nicole Rodriguez in a room, and we thought Miss Best was gonna write our names in blood on the wall and blow torch us because we hated her fan.
The first winter retreat I ever went on, I was trying to find somebody because I was lost, and I found Miss Best, and I went, she was with a group of people. I went over, I go, Miss Best, where do I go? And she starts swinging her arms at me, and she goes, Schwatty, Schwatty, get out of here, and I left.
Winter retreats, the first thing that comes to mind is the dodgeball tournament. Such a bittersweet love-hate relationship right now. Great speakers, wonderful lessons. It's an awesome experience, tons of memories, tons of friendships made, tons of just everything. Can't wait to not go to them ever again.
My favorite winter retreat memory would be the first night when I got to know and bond with Lionel, James, and Sammy. I went on my first retreat as soon as I started coming to youth, pretty much. So I didn't know anybody, and rooming with them and getting close to them was really touching moment for me.
Some memories from past winter retreats were probably dodgeball tournaments. They were fun. Didn't win any, but there was always plenty of songs. Nicole singing cereal and milk, ranch and fries.
So my favorite memory on a winter retreat would be when Zach Todd, a graduate from a couple years ago, he loves his varsity jacket. Nothing better in the world. Until someone stole that jacket, and it was the worst thing in the world to him. greatest moment, because we're in upstate New York. He has no idea. He thinks he lost it. It was great, and we all laughed, had a great time.
The last retreat I went on, in our room, I was laying on the bed with my arms on my sides, and Emma thought it was so funny that the first thing that came to her head was her saying that I looked like a battery. Instead of a log or anything else, she said a battery. And now Nicole Pinheiro calls me Battery. And it's probably the worst nickname ever because Emma just ruined it.
The best moments ever of youth group are the dodgeball tournaments on the winter retreats. Just the hype and the atmosphere, just they get you going. It's crazy, unmatchable.
So on summer retreat, I remember when Alexis Beverly slapped me in the face with pizza. That was fun. And Io bought frogs.
A memory I have of the summer retreat is first year we went, one of the guys that we were with, he wanted to buy this hat that cost around like 20 bucks, and he had no money. So he went up and down the boardwalk asking people for like $1 or $2, and he somehow got enough money and was able to buy it, which I thought was insane.
On the summer retreat, I met Danielle, who's one of my best friends now, and we got paired up for this walk, and that's how we became best friends. So that's cool.
My favorite part about the summer retreat was going to the beach with everyone and just hanging out. It was a great time.
My favorite moment from the summer retreat would have to be when Tori and Justin bought one of those like 4 bicycles for like a family, and they were just riding it up and down the pier, blasting music from my speaker. It was really funny to watch.
An Emmaus walk, because on the road to Emmaus, the two people, like, they met with Jesus and they were walking together. So the thing was, you got picked a name from a hat and you had to go for a walk for like an hour with somebody, like completely random, get to know them, all that jazz. And I had Justin. Justin is so funny. So we were walking and like 5 minutes in, we're like, oh, this is too hot. Like we gotta do something. So we got one of those, it's called a surrey. Like the two people, it's called a surrey. It's like one of those big things you see on the boardwalk with 2 people and you like pedal and it's got the it's got the canopy on top. And we rented a surrey for the whole time, pedaled it off the boardwalk, down blocks to where we were like staying, took Io's speaker, and then went up and down the boardwalk blasting music while I sat in the front basket and he pedaled the whole time. It was a good time.
Some memories I have of beach retreats is last year pretty much drowning. James, Vitari almost killing me for dragging me out to the water too deep. Couldn't go to the rest of the beach retreat because of that. So 2 years ago, beach retreat, my first and only beach retreat I pretty much went on until possibly later on this year. Awesome time. We did like a bunch of photos. We took a bunch of photos with random people. Tanned a lot on the beach. Just went around with Nick's other church. Met a ton of other people. Made great relationships and experiences with them.
Some memories from beach retreats were throwing the group threw mattresses down into the fire escape at night, pig noises, people yelling.
Alright, so my favorite memory from a beach retreat would be when we had to do the one-on-one walks, and at the time, she graduated, is in college now, but my partner Allison Alfonso, she was with me and we had a great time, got to know each other better, and it just shows how we can meet people through the youth group, through trips and stuff like that.
The most memorable beach retreat memory for me, since I've only been on one, has to be Lionel drowning in the ocean, having to go to the hospital. That was wild. I was there. I saw it happen. That was scary. Looking back, it's kind of funny, but.
So one memory I have from Sunday school, 9 o'clock, be there, there's bagels. All of you go. I won't be able to anymore. Anyway.
I actually really liked Dave Furness's Bible study because I don't really know much like about the Bible, so learning like new things is so great, and like incorporating it into my life is like really good and like impacts me a lot.
Sunday Bible study was great. Dave Furness runs it and he does a great job. I always remember every time we start off a lesson, he'll talk about what we learned the past 3 weeks for like 30 minutes. and then we'll talk about what we're about to learn. So that's something that I always remember. And we always talk about the 10 Commandments. We go over them. He has like certain signs to remember it, and the books of the Bible.
One memory from Sunday school would be me cheating off of Dave Furness's like little book. He like had the lessons plan over there, and they go, yeah, like, so who wasn't here last week, like reviewing it and asking questions, and I just be like, and like say it, and they'd be like, oh yes, but like he caught on eventually.
Some memories from Sunday Bible study, helping out for Easter, that was fun. Always helping out downstairs with the kids.
Sunday Bible study was also always very tiring because it was also always early and right before the second service. So I would be a little tired, but Dave and Andy always facilitated the lesson perfectly, and I grew closer every time.
Kevin Stranges is definitely an awesome teacher when I had him. Now it's Dave Furness, but Battles Sunday. Yeah, just Sunday Bible study is just it's you learn a lot because Dave knows a lot. He knows a lot, so his wisdom is awesome. And Andy pitching in, they hit every single point, so you literally cannot miss anything about any part of what they're teaching you. And the Gospel Project is an awesome guideline for them. You learn a lot.
So about Sunday Bible School, I don't have a specific favorite time, but I would say all of them combined. You learn something new every day. You get together, feel like you're having a family breakfast, but just with other brothers and sisters, and just learning the lesson, feeling good when you walk out. Everyone's there to help guide you through the lesson, so every time something different happens, it's always amazing.
Sunday school with Dave Furness, and I guess Andy is awesome. Dave's the best teacher I've ever had in my life. He just always finds a way to make the material resonate with me and connect on some personal level. It's wild. I look up to that man immensely.
At small group, it started out with just me and Andy, which is crazy to think. And then, like, I was going through whatever we went through, like, the books that we went through. And then we brought KK in, and now we brought Danny in, and now me and KK are leaving. And it's, like, really sad, but it's awesome. Andy helped me, like, through a lot of stuff, and that small group, like, really helped, like, me, like, secure my faith and, like, start growing in a relationship with God. Because before that, it didn't, like, I always believed, but I never had, like, necessarily, like, a relationship with God.
My small group consists of me, James Batari, and Sam Salas. We've been doing this with Nick since freshman year, I think. We've gone through plenty of books. I think like we're up to 7 books now, almost on our 8th. We've gone through Multiply, Radical, Reason of God, Explicit Gospel, Calls to Discipleship, studying Ephesians. Now we're in a study of Romans, and I'm missing another book, but
Lewis.
No.
Not Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis, what I want to say, football.
C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. Oh, Screw Tape Buddies. Good book, hard read. Some of them were hard. Awesome experience. So you get to, Nick asks us highlight, low light, asks us questions.
We read like a few pages and then we play billiards, so we call it Bible and Billiards. And it's always a good time with me, Gary, Steve, Chris, Ethan, Frank, Sky, and Gary's dogs are great too.
Some memories I have in my small group in my small group it's Gary, Timmy Fan, Chris, Sherlin, Frank, Ethan, Andrew, Lacey, and Sky, and Nick. We're reading Multiply, or we're just reading from the Bible, and then we play some pool, so it's fun.
I'm in a small group with Andy, D'Angelo, Kat, and Danny, and they're the best people ever. We laugh a lot, and we eat a lot of food, and we learn about God. She's awesome.
So I'm in a small group with Liz, and it started off with Liz, Brianna, and Sarah Mead. And it was really fun. We met every week. We did ODB, and we would just connect the ODB with our daily lives and how it affected us. And then I had another small group with Liz again. It was Liz, Melissa, and Sam Macri, and we all started with the Multiply. I did Multiply before with Gina and Tori, so I had prior knowledge to it, and we just met every week and talked about it, and it was a lot of fun to like get together and talk about the Bible.
Liz also like really impacted me and starting the small group, because I really learned a lot in reading Multiply and like incorporating God into my life and just like pursuing Him. It really like means a lot to me, and I want to like carry that out throughout my life.
Alright, so small group. It's a good thing. Just make sure you read and stay on track and try to get out of work, because it's hard to keep up if you don't. It's hard to keep up if you don't. Just know that.
My small group with Lionel, Duran, James Vitari, Nick D'Angelo. Great time. We've been doing it for years. We've been through 9+ books. Favorite book? Probably Radical. That was a good one. Great time. Every Wednesday we meet. Sometimes we don't read, but that's okay. Nick always has a great question. Highlights, lowlights, prayer requests. It's a good time.
Some leaders that have impacted my life personally is Nick, Gary Seidel, Dave Furness, all been a great help throughout the years. Very thankful for them.
The leaders that really impacted me was Liz, and I would say Andy too.
Some leaders that impacted me was, well, first off, Andy didn't at all. She's the worst. But Nick did a lot. I spent a lot of time with him for a lot of years, so a lot of what I know and understand I learned from and learned with him. Mr. Furness was good to learn from because he's a lot older and there's just a lot of wisdom to learn from him.
All of them. Mostly Andy, because I'm at her house like once a week. But also Nicole Pinheiro, Liz, you, Dave Furness, all of them. Evie Best, Josephine. But they're all great. All of them are very helpful, give a lot of good advice.
All the leaders here are wonderful and they're all just great, inspiring people, but especially shout out to Dave Furness because I love him.
Nicole Pinheiro for sure. I talk to her a lot about everything. It's great coming to see her on Thursdays and seeing everybody. Andy too. She's just this little ball of sunshine. She's so amazing.
Some leaders that have impacted me. It's obviously like Nick, like duh. But you're not gonna be an OG. Gary Seidel, Alan Briggs, miss you guys so much. But definitely Nicole Pinheiro for sure. She's my mom. I don't want to talk about it too much. I'll cry a whole lot. She's just always been there for me, and she's amazing. And I know when I'm in college and not allowed to be here anymore, she'll still be there for me. Also Andra, I strictly call her that. It's Andy for those who aren't cool. She's just amazing and is like so helpful to me and loves to be vegetarian with me. She doesn't make fun of me like everyone else. And is best because Evelyn is wild. Like Evelyn is just nuts. Like that's it.
Nicole Pinheiro, love her to death. She taught me how to crochet. She would really get mad every time I'd walk into youth group with a Monster or a coffee. 'Cause she's not a fan of caffeine. But she was just wonderful. Like I'd always like be able to talk to her about whatever I felt like, and like we'd like talk about sports and field hockey because she did that at Mid North. Or even Gina, love Gina, baby G. She was one of like when I was in a small group, she was my small group leader. We would hang out and talk and stuff, and she was always super down to earth and like someone easy to go to. And then another one gotta be Miss Best. Even though like I didn't really like talk to her a lot about like serious things, but she's just the best because she's so funny. Everything she says you gotta laugh at because it's Miss Best.
Nick, first and foremost, the Alan Briggs, Gary Steidel, the first leaders that I was able to interact with. I guess Andy kind of impacted my life. Nicole Pinheiro, my cousin, obviously she's impacted my entire life altogether, so she's definitely impacted me as a leader. Evie Best, Dave Furness, literally all the leaders. Wes, when he was here. Janet Turner, I kind of interacted with her a little bit. Oh, wow. Liz Lepard. I'm definitely Mark Best. I'm missing a couple, but that's what. Nick Mastragna when he was here, a leader.
Leaders that have impacted me would include Nick D'Angelo, Dave Furness, Gary Steidel. Walt was really cool when I started to work with him with the audio and video for our church. Liz with her Bible study group really helped me grow closer to the Lord. Nicole Pinheiro is always someone to talk to. Andy, always welcoming.
Some leaders that have impacted me are Liz. She always pushed me to come here. She would message me saying, "Are you coming to church Sunday? Are you going to youth group? How's my Bible study?" And Dave, he always asked me questions during Sunday school. And Andy also, they would always push us. Nick would always make the lessons a lot better, I guess.
The last 3 years have been so much fun, and so many of the leaders impacted me. The ones I want to give a special shout out to is Liz Lepard, because she's literally like my mom, and her husband, Mr. Asai. Great people, great family. Nick and Andy, of course. They're also like a second home for me. They've been helping me through so much stuff, and I would not be where I am today without them. Nicole Pinheiro, she's my twin, and I don't know what I'm going to do without her. She's going to move to Stockton University with me. We already decided it and everything. And she's just always there for me, and we have fun car rides just to catch up and eat a lot of ice cream. So good times.
I can't pick out one leader that impacted me because they all do collectively. I have a different story with all of them. Nicky D obviously runs this whole thing, so he puts us all together. So big shout out to him for creating a new lifestyle for everyone where everyone feels comfortable and loves going to. So he created this, and the leaders helped, so we got to thank all of them.
There are a lot of leaders who impacted me here at NMBC. Gina Del Russo, she's like #1, and Nicole Pinheiro. I don't know, I really have like a special connection with them. They're really like sisters, maybe that's what I would say.
Some leaders that impacted me was Nick. Because, I don't know, he's good with words.
Leaders here are awesome. Leaders that personally connected me, I said before, Dave Furness. That man is so wise. I hope I could one day just like know the things he knows and be able to impact somebody's life like he's impacted mine. Nick D'Angelo, role model to me, mentor, helped me through a lot of stuff. Look up to him. Technically not a youth leader, but Colin Finlayson. That's like, he's like, I could just bond with him so much. He's closer to my age than all the other leaders here, and I know he cares for me, and he's always trying to look out for me, and he's just a great guy. I love him. And Liz Lepard is a wonderful woman. She's always on my case about something, trying to keep me in line, but love her for it. And that'd be best is the best. Save the best for last. Can't top her.
So I would consider becoming a leader someday, preferably like this coming year. So I stayed back from college. Like there were a couple factors as to why, but I feel like God's really calling me just to stay here. Like I started with the youth, like music ministry. I'm doing like Sundays singing at church, and I just want to serve. I don't know, he put it on my heart, so.
I definitely would consider being a leader. I feel like I would have to like know more than I do now.
Absolutely. When I come back, I really don't even want to finish becoming a middle school leader so quickly, because it's only been like 2 years that I've actually been able to go through this experience. But when I come back, I absolutely want to become a leader, possibly when I'm old enough, a high school leader, because I've gone through some stuff in high school that I know a lot of teenagers shouldn't, and so obviously sharing my advice would definitely, I feel like, help some students.
One day, like when I graduate all of the college and schooling that I have to go through, and if I have some spare time, I would like to become a leader. and help inspire the youth as my leaders have done for me.
Yeah, one day I feel like I would love to be a leader.
Next year, middle school group?
Yeah, awesome.
One day I would love to be a leader.
So I would love to become a leader one day because all of them have impacted my life, and it would just be amazing to do the same for others because they're in my life story, so I would love to become a part of others' life stories and help them out.
Being a middle school leader is awesome. Best time recently was Jam. That trip was awesome. Antonio is the man. I love that kid so much. All the kids are great though. They're just so energetic. They get into anything. It's crazy. I love it so much.
So some advice for the underclassmen is keep coming to youth group. It's a great place to be. Get involved with your church, your community, even if you don't come to New Monmouth. It's also great opportunities to be done.
Read your Bibles, because that is the way you're gonna grow in a relationship with God. I need to get better at doing it. I'm like lazy sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to pick up that Bible. I don't want to read, but I need to read, and so do you. You need to read. It's like the best thing that you could do to start understanding God, to help like grow in a relationship with Him, because it'll help you like be able to trust Him more. Like when you read His Word, it really helps it become like real.
The advice I would give to underclassmen is when you come to youth group, just be like really open to talking to new people, because it really helps and everyone's just so friendly.
Don't stop coming to youth group just because you feel like it. Also, don't be afraid to spread the word about Jesus, because it's easy to do, your own little thing at church or at youth group and have fun there and learn about Jesus, but if you're not spreading the word and witnessing to others, then you're not doing what we're called to be doing. So it took me a little long to be really open to share with people, but once you do it, you get used to it, and it's definitely worth it.
Some advice I have for underclassmen is get close with people that matter, and just if you have stuff that's on your mind, say it, because keeping it on your mind isn't going to help anything. So, and stay with God, because He knows best.
My advice to underclassmen would be to get close to the people here. More than just youth group friends, they're generally great people, and people I like to surround myself with at all times, not just at youth group every Thursday.
Advice for underclassmen: keep coming to youth group, even if you're busy. I always end up doing something on Thursdays, and I always miss coming to youth group, and it's really sad not being here, and it's just such a great experience to come here every Thursday. It's basically like, meeting with family, and it's a great experience.
Some advice for the underclassmen that I have is enjoy your time, because you literally don't know what's going away. Like, I don't want to talk about it because I'll cry more. Also, when you're doing this next year or 3 years from now or whatever, don't do this. Don't cry. It's embarrassing and I can barely get through it right now. It's pretty bad. But yeah, enjoy your time with Nick and Andy and everyone, and make friends, and go every Thursday. I'm kind of out of that. Work doesn't matter, youth group does. Quit your job.
God, have fun. This is so much fun. Like, I'm really upset that it's not a thing anymore. Like, I can't come back.
Yeah, I have a couple pieces of advice. Definitely, first and foremost, don't take Nick's time for granted. It's definitely like, you literally can have life-changing experiences if you just listen, be quiet, put away your phone, don't talk to anyone, just listen to what Nick has to say, let it impact your life. Get involved with everything the church has to offer, whether it be VBS, mega sports camps, summer serve, the retreats. You get to meet so many different people, you get to make so many different memories, you get to impact so many different lives, and it's just an awesome experience. You get to grow closer with the Lord, which is the most important part, obviously. And there's honestly nothing like just being part of a church family and making memories with them, because those memories will last a lifetime, I promise you.
Some advice I have for underclassmen is to never take this time for granted, because it's going to go by really quickly, and just to have fun while you're at it.
Some lessons I would say: enjoy it while it lasts. It's fun.
The only advice for underclassmen is just get good at dodgeball. That's all you need to know. If you succeed at dodgeball, you will succeed at life.
Advice for underclassmen, just like stay involved with youth group. I know recently I haven't been going a lot and I really regret it because staying active with everything is definitely the most important thing you can do. Just even in life, it's awesome to be here and stay and volunteer everything you can. Go on the retreats.
Advice for underclassmen is to definitely keep coming. Even if it's like dead, it's still fun to just like hang out with people and learn.
My advice for underclassmen is to don't miss out on the trips. I made a mistake, didn't go on a beach retreat until the summer after my junior year. I missed out on so many. Those are the best trips ever. You know, you get to spend close time with a great group of people every time. You have so much fun. You know, it's better than anything you could do in your weekend at home. Tops anything. And just, you know, talk to the leaders. You know, I know, I'm talking to adults, but they care for you and they're there for you and they can help with so much.
Timmy, do not give your parents so much trouble. I love you dearly. Danny, be as amazing as you are and crazy. We'll keep going out to juniors and stuff. We get burgers all the time. It's really good. You guys should all come with us. Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa, where do I start with you? I love you. I'm gonna miss you so much. Keep singing. Keep singing. It's really good. Jade the baby carrot. Read your Bible. Read that Bible.
First off to Lionel, Sam, been like friends for a good amount of time. Blake, Dan, Timmy, I can't remember anyone else. I'm sorry. There's also a lot of girls that I can't like keep naming. There's so many of you. Shout out to all of you. Please don't get offended, because I know you probably will.
Shout out to Caroline for introducing me to everyone. Because if it wasn't for her, I would have never came to youth group and met everyone.
Big shout out to Jesus. In a close second is Lionel, Timmy, maybe Sam, but not really. Not Blake. Yeah, that's really it. Shout out to Nick for being the worst youth pastor ever. Shout out to his wife for nothing. Shout out to me.
Shout out to my male squad and my female squad for being the best. And my small group, because I love you. And my son Chris. He'll stand up at this point because I told him to, because I want to shout him out.
Absolutely miss youth group. Definitely. We're gonna start our own separate youth group because we can't come back anymore. Shout out to everyone here. Everyone who's truly impacted me in a great way.
Shout out to Tori for being great and being my friend since 8th grade. I love you. Shout out to Justin for always making my life super crazy. Shout out to Danny. I've known you since you were in 6th grade and you've grown up so much and it's crazy. Shout out to Kat for always bringing me smoothies from Smoothie King. I love you so much. Shout out to James, even though he's not gonna shout me out back. Just shout out to James because you're great. I don't know what school you go to, but you're just great. Shout out to Emma for always being so happy to see me, which is honestly such an amazing feeling. You know, it's who we are. It's just
Shout outs. The OGs. Blake, Daniel, Lionel, James, you're in there too. Pioneers, love you so much. And then my best friends, Tori, Caitlin, Danielle. Oh my gosh, there's so many people I can shout out. Io, I love you. I'm gonna forget someone and I'm really sorry about it. I think I'm forgetting someone important. Shout out to Timmy Pam. BFF, love you so much. You matter. I can't wait to go out and hug you. Yeah, Gracie, for being the best man ever and putting up with me even when I'm the worst daughter and so annoying. Even though when you're annoying, I still love you. Shout out to Nick and Andy, Andra, if we're gonna be real. And Nicole Pinheiro, and everyone. Walter! Walty! even want to shout you out, Daniel. I already said your name, but I don't want to do it because I know when your video plays, I won't be in it because you're so mean. So I'm taking my shout out back.
Shout out to my homegirl Io. Me and Io would really rock to everything, like everything. Io. Shout out to Emma, of course. Love her. Shout out to Caitlin Kern. Love her to death. Danielle, Frida, all of squad. Like my boys, best friend Batari, Lionel, Sammy. Gotta shout out to Danny. Shout out to my son Justin, who I talked about already probably. Oh my god, just everybody. Like shout out to Timmy. Timmy rocks.
Shout outs Nicole, because she made me promise that she'll be the first one. So Nicole, James, and Sam, obviously. Timmy, Dan, Blake, Emma, the originals that I went to youth group with. Tori, Caitlin, Caroline, Danielle, graduated already, Rashad, Marquise, Silvio, Aaron, Cullen, Daniel Donardo, Sarah Mead, Johnny Large. I'm sorry if I miss you. You got a shout out deep in my heart. I promise you that.
Some shout outs I have are my boys, Daniel and Lionel, always being a role model for me. James, Batari, Sammy, Steven, my small group. I'm gonna forget so many people. Emma, my very close friend, best friend. Tori, KK, Danielle, Caroline, and just all the people that have touched me on my way here. And I'm growing closer to the Lord every day. Shout out to him for giving me all this. I'm so blessed.
Some shout outs. I shout out Liz, Blake, Caroline, Timmy Pham, Lionel, James, Sam Salas, who else? Chris, and Gary.
Definitely bring your friends, because the more people, the more fun youth group is, and just make the most of it because the time flies by quick, so never stop having fun. So I want to give a shout out for Sam Salas for not dragging me here, but just thank you so much for being a really amazing friend. I want to thank Lionel, because when I first started youth group I would never once sing a song, but now me and him are the loudest singers. I want to thank Emma, all the girls that go to youth group, Kat, KK, Melissa, Sam, there's so many girls, Danny, Nicole, Liz again, Andy, I want to shout out Nick, Cullen, Aaron, Rashad, Marquise, James, Sam, Timmy, Dan, Blake, everyone that goes to youth group gets a shout out now. Fill in your name. Nathan, can't forget Nathan. Just have fun for everyone who's not leaving yet, because you're gonna miss it. Shout out to Steven! Woo!
Big shout out to Dan. He's been here through it all, literally through it all. And the other people that have been through it all is Lionel, Sam, James, Emma's been through it all, from going to kindergarten all the way up, even before kindergarten. Then shout out to Timmy. Just shout out to everyone in youth group.
Shout out to all of the OGs, which by the way I'm in, it's confirmed. Blake, Dan, Emma, Tori's OG, Sam, Lionel, and James. And then all the other people I've met here that are amazing. Aaron, Lexi Beverly, who's the other people? Too many to name.
Shout out to Samantha, Erica, Melissa, Danielle, Caroline, Emma, Michelle, Alex, Sam, Lionel, James, I don't know anymore, but everyone.
Alright, shout outs. Shout out to my best friend Lionel Duran. That is OG, he's been there for me since the start, love him. Other best friend James Batari. That's my ox, call him Eeyore, love him. Lionel's princess, Dan Del Russo. Give him 3 weeks to do anything, he's going to be the best at it. 3 weeks to learn a guitar, 3 weeks to 2 days to write a song. Timmy Pham is the best. You got, and sorry, it's not that I don't care about you, trying to keep this short. You got Sam Macri, Lauren Freund, Blake Finlayson, Erica, Melissa, Alex Garcia, Tori Augello, Danielle Frida, Io, Timmy Best, Colin Finlayson, forever, that man. Great people. If I missed you, I love you still. Don't worry.
So much. I'm really sad right now that I'm actually doing this video. Like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to, but I know we have to. I'm gonna miss it so much.
I just can't believe it's over. It's so fast. So I remember coming to middle school youth group first time, and now it's end of senior year.
I'm gonna miss youth group so much. I love youth group. I'm gonna come back. You're gonna kick me out and I'm gonna be like, nope, I'm staying.
Is that even a question? This has been my entire life, literally. Since as long as I can remember. That's just this church is all I've known. I'm definitely gonna miss it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna miss this. It's been a great 5 years, and I'm gonna miss it for sure.
I'm definitely gonna miss youth group a lot. I'm freaking out. I can't stop crying. So.
Of course I'm gonna miss it. What? Why is that a question? I miss it so much. I've only been here for a year and a half, and I don't know how I'm gonna live without it.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it.
I wish I came earlier, but I am.
Of course, I'm gonna miss youth group so much. I'm going to visit all the time though. Right? I won't get kicked out.
Yes, I'm going to miss youth group. My schedule is now going to be open every Thursday, and there's nothing that's going to be able to fill that place, so Thursday calendar spots are open. I'm hiring for my Thursday calendar spots.
I'm gonna miss it a lot. A lot.
Hey! Quiet!
You should make bloopers of it.
We will have probably enough content.
I'll do it like a rap version. So it's like the Bible book bop 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 bop. Bible book bop 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 bop. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Ruth. There's a Bible book bop in there. You know what, just cut that. I'm not a singer. Singing's the wrong question.
Don't mess up. This has to be so good.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 1 Kings, 1 Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Psalms, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, and then Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, 1 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1 2 Thessalonians, 1 2 Timothy, Titus, Philemon, Hebrews, James, and then 1 2 Peter, 1 2 John, Jude, Revelation.
Everybody, James Guitari.
Listen, dodgeball is always rigged. Always Calvary Baptist Little Lake Harbor, always rigged. It's not that we're bad, the refs don't call the game right. Wow. I'll shout to the refs. I don't care. I'll come at them. You know it's true too. Very bad calls that impacted our performance. That's all I have to say.
So people think we lost the dodgeball tournament. Alright, we did. Hurts, still hurts, but there are personal victories out there. There are personal victories. Because if I did one move from every match and then combined them all, could have won a dodgeball tournament. So you could say we lost, but.
You want to share about your defeats in dodgeball?
I don't want to. So
talk to us about your victories in dodgeball on the winter retreat.
So victories have been. They've been there. If you're saying they're not there, we've had victories. We make it all the way to the finals every time. I remember 1 year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. Nick woke. Well, the night of the dodgeball tournament, we lost in the finals as always. And the way Nick woke us up the Sunday morning was, "Hey guys, I had a dream last night that we lost the dodgeball tournament." Oh wait, that actually happened, and it was just the worst way to wake up. I wanted to punch Nick in the face so hard when I did. We've had victories, awesome victories. Definitely had our loss every year though in the final.
Something bad, sunshine, baby. Summer, so are you kidding? We slept at the church for a week? Best.
I like stuff. Yeah. Bub.
I'm too good at being bad.
Oh my gosh, so sorry, Sammy. Shout out to you.
5, 6, 7. There's bagels in my tummy. I work so I make money. These bagels are so yummy. These bagels are so yummy.
That's the thing. It's like, hi, my name's Tarago and you're watching Disney Channel.
Hey guys, I'm Appreci signing off, and you're watching Senior Send-Off Videos.
Everyone, we are here from New Monmouth Baptist Hot Ones, and here today, to my left, we have Danny D, and to my right, we got T-Fam. Now, what we're gonna be doing is, we got my man Nick D'Angelo.
Shout out. That's my.
All right.
Don't touch your eyes.
So, he's gonna be moderating this. Let's begin.
Hey, Mark. Get set. Go. So, Blake, as a man who loves comics and movies and all of that, what would you want your superpower to be and why?
Yo, if I had a superpower, I would fly. Cause that's all. I would just fly. Dude, answer. I'll just fly. Flying's amazing. All I'm doing in the world is fly. Sit down. Tim?
Keep eating your wig.
All I'm doing is fly.
Same question.
That's all I can do. Is fly. Tim? I feel like I'm flying right now. This is so unbearable. I can't. Is that a good idea? Does that make you feel better? I don't know what I'm doing.
Wait, fine. I mean, if I could have superpower,
Dude, I can't eat pepperoni.
to be invisible so I can sneak around and do it.
Man, if I could have a superhero, I'd be to leave this room right now. That's it. Next question.
Please explain to me, if I never heard it before, what is the gospel?
The gospel.
The gospel is the book of
That's what happens when you're a teenager and you're not that smart.
Yo.
Goodbye. Keep going.
You are done. You're done. You think you can handle it.
Yeah, it is a little hot.
A little?
I'm sweating. Look at you right now.
This is incredible.
Gosh.